Thank you. Okay, all right. Thanks, thank you very much. All right, have a seat. Take it easy. Take it easy. Wow. Crazy audience today. Take it easy. Have a seat. Thank you all very much for coming. Thank you, viewer, for watching us today on the 723rd episode of Cooking with Luke, everybody's favorite cooking show where we make delicious, thank you, okay. We make delicious food. It's that simple. We make delicious food, and today we're going to be, all right, geez. Today we're going to be making my favorite snack food. Does anybody know what it is? A shiny dollar to anybody who can guess my favorite snack food? No?
No.
Okay, today we're going to be making guacamole. Guacamole is a classic snack food. You can take it to a party and you will be the most popular person at the party. It's very simple and it is amazing. So why don't we just get started right away and go through the ingredients that we need to make today's recipe. Now, of course, you probably know a recipe is basically how we make a certain dish. Today's dish is guacamole, a classic snack. And the ingredients are the things that we need, all the stuff that we use to make the dish, to make guacamole. So let's go through these one at a time. First, a red onion. Now, you could use a yellow onion, but that would be very strange, and I would not recommend doing it unless you want to be judged by others as strange. Next, a jalapeno pepper. This is a bit spicy, so if you don't like spice, just use a little bit. Now, this looks like, when you read it, jalapeno, but it's actually pronounced jalapeno, a jalapeno pepper. Okay, now of course we need the main ingredient, avocados. 2 avocados is enough. This is the main ingredient of this dish, and if you want to make it for a whole party, basically double everything in the recipe. Next, we need lime juice. Now you could use also a little bit of orange juice if you really want to. If you like it a little bit sweeter, you could also use lemon juice. Personally, I prefer lime juice because it tastes better. Now, we also need salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. We need salt and pepper. If you don't have salt, it's gonna taste like crap. Okay, olive oil. We have to have olive oil. You don't need this much olive oil. You don't have to put all of the olive oil in, but you need some olive oil, and that's it. Those are all of the ingredients that you need to make guacamole. Right, so we've got all the ingredients. Let's get started. You guys ready to start? Are you ready to start? Let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get started. This guy, are you ready? You ready? You're not ready? He's not ready. That guy's not ready. Sir, I'm trying to do a show. If you're not ready, how can I start? I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, sir. I need you to leave my set. I'm trying to do a cooking show. Everybody is waiting. Everyone else is ready, and you're shaking your head no. Now, the first thing we need to do is we need to take a bowl, and I would recommend using a bowl. Doesn't matter what color it is, and there's a hair in mine. Wash the hair out. Get the avocado and make a circle around it with the knife. Now be careful not to cut your fingers off. If you do that, call the ambulance and have them come and reconnect your finger. So now we have 2 halves of an avocado. The easiest way to do this is to basically just squeeze the avocado into the bowl like that. Do not feed this seed to your dog or any small children because it's dangerous. So just be careful with that seed. You can use it as a tennis ball, whatever you like. I'm going to do this to the other avocado, cut it in half, and then take the sticker off of there because nobody wants to eat a sticker. Now, are you guys ready to go to the next step? Come on, please. Yes. All right. So we've done the avocado. This is the main ingredient. Should we do the jalapeno or the onion next? I'll be totally honest with you. It doesn't matter. I am going to do the jalapeno next. So I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to slice the top off. Now I don't like the seeds, so I usually just throw this part away. Do not put that in your eye because it will be very, very painful. You could die. Now I'm going to lay these side by side and I'm going to slice them Slicing usually means something is longer, okay? Long slices. But then I'm going to dice them. Now, dicing is usually making something much smaller. So when you're cutting stuff, you first maybe slice and then you dice. This is basically two ways to cut things. And you have to be careful not to cut your fingers off. You want to avoid cutting your fingers off, because if you do that, it will basically ruin the guacamole, and then nobody wants to eat guacamole with blood in it. So we squeezed the avocado like toothpaste into the bowl. Now we've diced, first we sliced, and then we diced the jalapeno, and now we're going to dice the onion. So let's dice the onion. I don't like too much onion. If there's too much onion, sometimes it tastes a little bit weird. So I'm just going to use part of the onion now. Alright, next, what's next? We've got lime juice. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just squeeze, that's right, lime juice. Lime juice, you guys like lime juice? I call it a squeeze. It's a squeeze. 2 squeezes of lime juice into the guacamole. If you want to add a little more or a little less, I don't care. It's not my guacamole. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter to me. So I've ground the pepper, I've ground the salt, I've added the onion, the jalapeno, a little lime juice, and of course the avocado, which I haven't stirred at all yet. All I've been doing is adding ingredients. It's very simple. Now I do a dash of olive oil. I like to use extra virgin olive oil, and I don't know why. I would say add it to taste. If you add something to taste, it means you add it until you feel like it tastes good. So you don't want to add too much. You want to be careful. Maybe the first time use less, but if you feel like more would be better the next time, with the salt, with the pepper, add to taste. So we've added everything now. We've added all of our ingredients. Now we're at the last step. We need to smash all of it together with a fork. We're gonna smash it. So we've smashed up the avocado and we've mixed it all together. Now it doesn't look great because it's sort of on the bowl, and we want to basically take a new bowl and we want to scoop the whole mix into the new bowl so that it looks nice. We can say that makes it more presentable. That means when people see it they go, oh, that looks very good. That's very appetizing. Appetizing means you want to eat it. Now, how do we eat it? How do we eat guacamole? Do we use our hands? Do we just shove it in like that? Can you imagine at a party? What would people say? What would people say? Right? They would go crazy. That would be disgusting, right? You wouldn't do that. So what do we use? We usually dip corn chips. So these are basically regular corn chips. These are unsalted because the guacamole is pretty salty. So people basically just grab a chip and dip. A dip is what this is. It is a dip. And with a chip, we dip. So let us dip a chip. My chip broke. Sorry everyone, I broke the chip. Let's try again. This time I'm going to be a little more careful. Now I've got my chip and my dip, my guacamole. Let's try it. It's good. Very nice. I would add a little bit more pepper, I think. Do what you like, make it to taste, right? Make it to taste. So that's all there is to it. That's how we make guacamole. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Cooking with Luke, and I will see you all next time. Thank you very much. Thank you, little old lady. Hey, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe. And if you really like this video, make sure to check out my Udemy